Hey, let's talk about spirituality. This is the real deal. This is the real deal about African spirituality, or any spirituality, really. All right? So religions, look at all the prophets of the religions, right? None of them are saying, hey, what did our ancestors do, per se? What all religious groups, all spiritual systems are saying is not so much what did our ancestors do, but what is the best practice for today. You know, if you really pay attention, you're going to see all of them say, hey, what's the best practice for today? Some of them are saying, hey, look, even change some of your old customs to suit the new age or to suit a new agenda, right? If you look at this guy, Moses, right? He goes over to another land. And of course, he does tell the people, hey, don't follow up all the things that other people are doing, right? You know, we have our own, tradition, we have our own practice, sure, right? But at the same time, understand that he's the fucking invader. Right? You look at Jesus. He goes over, he's talking to people, he's like, hey man, I know what the Gentiles do. Right? I know what the Gentiles do. You don't have to do what they're doing. Right? You don't have to do what they're doing, but we know what they're doing. We know we want to do that too. Right? And then come to Muhammad. Muhammad, his people a bunch of savages. He knows. Shit, I'm saying that too loud. I'm walking by the deli right now, but he knows people a bunch of savages, right? What he says though is not so much that people should do what their ancestors did. What he tells them is you should do another practice, a better practice. And so that's really what religion's about. You know, if you look at Oren Miller in the Yoruba, he's coming through and he's like, look, we got to be about the protection of our women. We gotta be a protection. We gotta don't steal because Oludumare is watching. That type of stuff. So what the whole gist of it is that realistically, the prophets of the religions, the prophets of the spiritual systems, they're not really saying, hey, look, this is what our ancestors are doing. They're saying, what's the best practice for today? And that's why when I write this book, I want y'all to read it and say, oh, look, only trying to spell it out. What's the best practice for today?